Alright, it's about 1:15 in the morning on Saturday, July 15th. Spike wants to go over here. I just gave him his medicine, and actually I have to give him a hydration injection. I've got the saline here, and the needle here, and we're going to do it up here. And Mike is getting ready to leave for Guatemala, but he said he was going to come over and help me with the injection. But Spike would like to go over here. You want to go over there? He likes it over here. I think it's cooler over here than it is on my side. Where are you going, bud? Oh, okay. Angel's over here somewhere. I'm going to take care of him for about a week while Mike is gone. And this is where I'm going to give Spike, well, I always give Spike his medicine right here. I crush up his pills. He's got a bag here, and it's got a syringe, it's got a crusher. Crush this. It's also a pill cutter. It stores pills in the bottom here. It's also a drink cup, and you just close it down like that. Crushes the pills. These are his two pills that he gets. One's a half a pill, and one is one pill. Then I fill a syringe up with a little bit of water, and then pour in the crushed pills into this little cup. Pour this into the water in the syringe, and then bring Spike up here and give him the medicine into his mouth. He hates the procedure. He hates it. And he immediately jumps here. I've got this towel here. It's okay. Everything is off. Because Spike likes to run over here and then jump down there to get back onto the floor. And it's easy for his paws to get stuck in the, in the range. So I cover this up so he can easily just run across here, jump down, back onto the floor. So I just finished doing that. Now I'm going to give him his injection, hydration, because he's having trouble drinking his water. So this kind of perks him up. And he actually did start eating again. So one day at a time, one step at a time, and give this to him behind his neck, and about 100 milliliters, maybe 150. I think I'll just do 50 milliliters right now, because about 8 hours ago he had 150, and then I'll do 100 milliliters later tonight. So that's the process for now. Alright, it's about 4:15 in the afternoon on July 15th. It's a Saturday, and Mike's gone to Guatemala, and I'm out here on the patio. I'm playing guitar and singing for Spike, and wanted to come outside with him for a little while. He walked around, and now he's just laying here. I've been playing. I guess he wants a little concert, so I'm going to give him a concert. And I was playing there's a video that I made 10 years ago, 07, I think it was November of 07, and I played the Bee Gees song, I Started a Joke. And I sat, when I had a bed, and Spike and well, Spike was to my right, he was beside me. I turned my little webcam on. I sat here with this guitar, and I played and sang I Started a Joke. And I made a video of it, and I posted it online. And so I just played it and sang it again for Spike. So it was a nice memory lane. And I'm playing other things for him too. Special song that I wrote for him called I Live For You. And wonder if I can play it at the same time I have the video on. This will be interesting. I'll try. It goes, I live that's the first verse of the song, and Spike looks like he wants to get up and walk around a little bit. But anyway, that's a little bit of it. It's a very, very beautiful, very personal song. Each verse is very specific and poignant and a bit sad. It's kind of an emotional and difficult song for me to sing because it hits so close to home. But it's his song. He was the inspiration for it. I wrote it in 2008 for my Strings and Ivory album, and I've kind of sung it as a lullaby for him in the past. And yeah, it's his song, isn't it, Spike? Spikey! Spikey! I love you, buddy. So we're gonna hang out here for a little while longer, and then we're gonna go back in. I already fed Angel his afternoon meal, and yesterday was really nice because both Rita and Danny came over at just about the same time. Danny texted me and said he wanted to come by. He was leaving work, and he gets here, and then out of the blue, Rita texted me and said, if you're home, I'll swing by for a few minutes. So the three of us with Spike, so the four of us, and Mike was still here on the other side, and they both know Mike, so they got to see him too. It was really nice to have two of my closest friends over here at the same time. That is not often. It's not often that happens. And Spike loves both of them, and they love him, and it was really good for him and for me. They picked my spirits up. I made them pasta and coffee, and yeah, it was really nice. You going back in, buddy? You got some food and water in there. Isn't he a good boy? Look at him. He's the king. He's the king beastie man. He goes right back in on his own when he's ready. Okay, maybe it's time for me to go back in too. Well, we did come back in, and Spike wanted to come over here. Hey, you going exploring? Where are you going? It's okay. It's okay, Spike. You can go anywhere you want. It's your house. Yeah, both sides of the house are yours. Angel is in there. Hey, Spike. Hey. Hey, bud. What do you want to do? Oh, you just want to lay down there? Okay. I left this door open so Angel could come back in because I had let him out. But, did you want to stay there, Spike? Or did you want to come out here? What do you want to do, Spike? What do you want to do? Want to come out? Want to go outside? No? Okay. Alright. Spike, why don't you come on? Come on, kitty kitty. Here, let me move this chair out of your way. There you go. Okay. It's cooler. It's so much cooler in here. Angel? Hey, Angel! You're on the video! Hey! This is Mike's dog, Angel. Yeah. My mom loved Angel, too. I'm taking care of him. Yeah, I love you, too, buddy, of course. And he and Spike get along. But that's because Spike does whatever he wants. He tolerates other animals. But he knows what's his. Don't you, Spike? I know it's cooler in here, and you can stay in here. Alright, buddy. You and Angel, you both probably want a nap, don't you? Yeah, okay. Alright. Both of you, you're good boys. Alright, buds. I'll see you in a little bit. Hey, look at this. Hey, bud. I came in here to lay down on this bed. This used to be my room when I was a little boy. From about age, a year and a half to, I guess, about 9 or 10. This was my room. And then it became, well, in the last couple of years, it was my mom's room. It was like her nursing room. She stayed in here where we cared for her. But Spike just came and joined me. This is interesting, because I shared this room with my other cats in the past. Charlie, Gracie. Hooks came after I moved into that room over there. But Gracie and Charlie both knew this room very well. They were great cats. Gracie was a Russian blue and also believed part Abyssinian. She was a beautiful gray cat. Her name was Gray-C, so gray cat. And Charlie was a black cat with a little tiny white fluff on his fur on his chest. They were very, very good buddies. This is all in around the late 80s and early 90s. What do you think, Spike? I'm really, really glad Spike decided to come in here and join me. He was in the hallway, came out, jumped on that chair, jumped up here, and he still likes hanging out with his daddy, even though he's the king. But I'm his daddy, and he's my baby. Aren't you, Spike? Kitty, kitty. Thanks for laying with me, buddy. I really appreciate it. And Angel's in the other room over there. See, this was my room, and my mom's room was there, and that was my dad's room. It's the way it was. And that was what I knew for many years growing up. And Rita and I and Andrew used to... Where you going, bud? You okay? Alright. We used to play in this closet here and just make up stories and just have a good time. And for a long time on the walls here, because there was my bed went this way. Sometimes it went this way, but at one time it went this way. And on the wall here were these glow-in-the-dark stickers of like planets and stars, you know, the moon and everything. So at night my whole room would glow with like a space light show. And I believe that was my mom's idea to do that. My mom was really, really good with me. She had great ideas and always did everything she could to make me happy. And when I'd go to bed, I could hear my mom, because my dad would be at the gig, and I could hear my mom in the other room, because I'd go to bed right when 30-something would come on. It was a TV show. And 30-something would come on, and I'd be in here, and I could hear the TV on in the other room. And I just remember, that's a memory I have of my childhood, listening to my mom watch 30-something while I went to sleep. There's another show called Twin Peaks, which actually has come back, the same cast even, from all those years ago. And in those days we would watch, those are the MacGyver days, Perfect Strangers. Those are the big ones. My dad loved to watch Matlock, so I got to know Matlock, and Star Trek, the original Star Trek. And then I remember the night that The Next Generation premiered, because I'd already known the original Star Trek. I mean, I was just a little kid at that time. I was maybe 4 years old, but I'd already seen every Star Trek original episode with Kirk and Spock and McCoy and all of them. And then I remember when The Next Generation came on, and I loved it, and we all watched it. And that was back in the days of TGIF. You know, I think they called it Thank Goodness or Thank God It's Friday. And it would start with Full House, and then I believe Perfect Strangers, and then Family Matters, and the fourth one could be a number of things. It could be a show called Sister Sister, or Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Step by Step, that was another one. So those are memories of my childhood. Anyway, Spike decided to go back wherever he decided to go, but I'm really glad he wanted to come up here and, you know, have a moment with me in my old childhood room. And I'm really glad I got to video it too. Alright. Now, would you just look at these two babies? Look at Spike there and look at Angel there. Yeah. They're good boys. This is the coolest room in the house. So, makes sense why they'd both be in here. The rest of the house and my side of the house is scorching hot like an oven. Pretty much all the time, every day. Even though my air conditioner's on full blast, it just doesn't work enough, so my entire house is just like a oven, like a sauna. It's really, really hot, but in here it's nice and cool. Isn't it, Spike? Isn't it, Angel? Hey, bud. Okay, I just thought I'd get a quick video of this. This is Mike's office, by the way. And there leads to the outside. Yeah.